right, everybody, and we are here at beautiful Aspern-Essling. And it is the 520 turn. It's been about a month since we've had our session, and that's because we've been traveling, people have been doing stuff, and so getting everyone together has been a little bit of a challenge. At the end of the 5 o'clock turn, the Austrians had secured a couple of hexes here in Aspern, and had the French had kind of, had a series of units routing and kind of bouncing back. And so they're going to have to try to see what they can do to get themselves back into the town. Napoleon's still hanging out here with a piece of artillery. We'll see if he sticks around or if he's going to run away. French reinforcements are coming up, and units that have rallied are coming back up. And here in the center, we'd had a series of cavalry charges that had left most of the French and Austrian cavalry exhausted. And there's more Austrian troops coming in here north of Aspern, and then there is a couple of divisions coming in here, one towards the center, and then another one here coming in, starting to pressure towards Essling. As far as additional Austrian reinforcements, there's more coming down from the northern map edge here at Rasdorf, and then there'll be some coming in here on the eastern map edge here opposite Gross Eisendorf. Those will probably take an hour or more to start coming towards Essling. So the Austrians have got a lot of stuff. The French French are outnumbered, seriously outnumbered. So I think historically it was a case where the Austrians did not assault in as a coordinated a manner as Albert and I have done in our game, and probably because they didn't know what they were coming up against. They didn't know what the French had, and when things were going to show up. Of course, we have the benefit of hindsight. Of course, the French have the benefit of hindsight too, so we all have that shared advantage, I suppose. But yeah, it's a challenging game for the French for sure. They've got the villages, which are good, provide a good solid defense, but there's just so much Austrian stuff. It's really hard to know how to deal with it all. So it looks like they are marking their stuff with exhausted markers that are slightly different than the Austrian ones, just to set them off to one side. That's a good idea. Let's see what else. The French have got reinforcements coming in here. I think they've got the wrong unit. Or maybe not, I don't know. Those are carbineers. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Let's see what else. That's about it. So the Austrians are continuing to push, try to take the different villages, try to get into the villages now before the French are able to bring up additional reinforcements and push them back out. And the Austrians, of course, have to really pay attention to the state of their units, so that they don't end up going on a level. Their troops are not as do we want to say disciplined? They've got some units here that are truly horrible, um, and you know, it is what it is. Um, but that's what's going on over here. They have to pay attention, make sure stuff doesn't get into too much trouble. Let's see what's going on here. All right, I think everything is working. Let's see how there's guys. Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
Are you about ready to
I
start the
marked,
tournament?
I went in to marked how we've got um, the tired markers marked with the
Yeah, no,
symbol.
I saw that. I think that makes sense. Then you can tell who's got a French one, where's the
Right.
French unit, and where's the Austrian unit.
Yep. That's what I was going, now I can see where mine are.
Well, we had a couple of occasions when we were playing there at Dallas where there was a unit that had like a exhausted or tired marker or whatever on it, and so Albert thought it was a French unit. He moved some stuff up to blow it away, only to discover during the fire phase, oh, it's a Russian unit. And then I ended up doing the same thing later in the game where I put stuff up thinking I was going to fire on some exhausted Russian cavalry, and turns out no, it was a French cavalry unit. So we were joking about friendly fire. So
Oh, let's see.
well, what do you guys want to do?
For 1 second.
You guys ready to go?
Just about. Yep. I'm just
Okay.
trying to.
Well, know you're in trouble when you throw in the Mamelukes.
Oh, where are they? I need them.
They're there.
They're there.
They're tasked with carrying away Napoleon's dead body.
Oh.
Straight to invalids.
Well, I've been reading through. Ed Wimble had sent me a copy of the new rules and scenario stuff, everything else for Mont Saint Jean second edition. So I was reading through his historical commentary that he's written, and he makes some comment about how, Napoleon there, as the battle starts to unravel, he's like throwing in his escort squadrons to try to hold back the Prussians or whoever, and they just kind of get swallowed up and go poof, kind of a thing. So it's interesting. I mean, Albert and I were talking about maybe playing that at Tempe. I think that would be fun.
Waterloo.
Yeah, yeah. Either Waterloo or like Ligny, Quatre-Bras. They did that once before where they had they did both games simultaneously. But Mont Saint Jean, when we play tested it in 2019, I think we spent probably about maybe 4 days working on it. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, by Wednesday we were done. So um, it would take up about half the week to kind of bang through it. But of all the battles, it's certainly a fun one because, it could kind of go either way, as opposed to some of these battles where it's pretty one sided. That one is a fun one because, you know, there's the possibilities that the French can win, and there's definitely a strong possibility the French can lose. So,
Mhm.
all right. Are you lads ready to roll?
Give me one more second here. I'm trying to figure out something here. Terrain. All right.
Oh, that's
Trying to figure out if I want a cavalry charge here. So,
Well, as you discovered probably from your participation in the Heilsberg playtest, charge early, charge often. I don't know how you did. John had some exceptionally lucky cavalry charges that ended up like forcing a number of my battalions to actually surrender. So they put Marshal So's corps on level 1 for an hour. They kept really working hard to see if they couldn't get another surrender, but they couldn't. They couldn't quite cinch the deal there. They were, I think, one battalion shy of permanently having that corps on level 1. So
He has no gun to shoot with.
dude, what? That's just a couple more minutes here. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to. And what heavies are what below? 12 or less?
yeah, so usually stuff that is 12, so 10, 11, 12, those are heavies. And then lights are usually 13, 14s, 15s, and of course Cossacks are 16s. So
Usually they have the excellent morale.
yeah, I mean the Hussars usually have pretty darn good morale.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do one charge. Now, I can run over my own cavalry, right?
You can, just as long as you don't exceed stacking. If you do, then you've got to make, everyone's got to make a morale check. So
Right.
I think the stacking limit was like 18. So yeah, 18 cavalry increments. So as long as you don't exceed that, you won't have any issues. If you do exceed it, then you just make a morale check for both parties, and then you continue on with your charge.
And when, well, let's, we'll see. We'll probably be in. All right. There it is. Boom. Okay.
All right. Cool. So go ahead and push
Nice
them
to-
forward.
Actually, let's. And let's do that. Let's do this too. Do that one too. All right.
So you got 2 of them attacking. Cool. Which one are you going to do first?
All right. I'll do this one first.
Okay.
Now, do you want me to move the units or the charge marker?
Probably easier to move the charge marker since
That's
you've
what I
got,
thought.
yeah.
All right. So that's the first thought.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's so.
So there's 1.
And we go 2, 3.
All right. I'm going to try to charge you with these guys here. They got a line of sight on you. So let's see if I can make a morale check for them. Oh, they failed. First roll of the game. Okay.
May that be every roll you have, Eric.
Well, if it comes to forming square, which is what these guys might do. 1, 2, 3. They got out at a range of 4. They might try to form square, which would be a practical thing to do. Let's see, and I got some other guys that are pretty close by, which might want to form square as well, for what it's worth. Let's see, Austrians forming square from line.
Those are in mass.
These guys here? No, they're in line.
Oh, up there.
Yeah,
Okay.
these guys are in mass, but this guy's
Okay.
in line, right? And he's got a line of sight to you, right?
Yep. Yep.
So from a range of 4, and all right, so I can try to form square with those guys. There'll be a +3 on my die roll since you are light cavalry. Is that correct? Yes, those guys are light cavalry. Okay, here we go.
No, those are heavy cavalry.
No, those
these
are
ones
light.
here. These are light.
They're 11 10s.
55 +3. Woo!
Careful.
We just barely did it. We need
You're moving
or
the.
less.
There's a charge marker on this stack here.
Yeah, I
Got
know.
2 charging. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I missed that.
All right. So they just barely squeaked by, forming square. So let's find a unit marker here. Square. Okay.
So I'm at 3. Let's see.
All right. What's next?
All right. All right. So
I will try to form square with this guy too while I'm at it. 1, 2, 3. He can see you from there too. Here we go. Oh, he's going to disorder. Oh, actually, he's going to rout.
Rolled a 63. Oh, with a +3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, Robert, you've cursed me. You might get what you want here without having to do much of anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
All right. So continuing on. So I'm at 3, 4, 5,
Mm-hmm.
6,
Okay.
7, 8, 9, and this is the target of, here, and this is the target of my charge.
Okay.
And so we'll go to there. So, all right. Now this one, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that's
Same
again,
guy.
it's all
Okay.
same guy. So that, and all right. So those are the 2 charges.
Okay. Cool. All right. Time for movement. Who wants to go first? I can only watch one of you at a time.
You can
Let's
only
do it.
watch.
Do it at the same time then. Move very fast.
Suddenly mass teleportation. So
All right.
where you guys want to move first, so that way I can kind of watch.
I probably don't have too much unit movement other than distant ones here. Okay. So why don't I go first here? All right. So I'm going to start with this guy here.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's get him with that. All right. All right. So the bottom guy is just going to here, here, here. And this guy is going to go there. This guy, he's going to go attack there. This guy, he's going to go and attack there. All right, so now bring up, I'm back down further south here.
Okay.
Infantry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then all the way back for the cavalry coming over the bridge.
That would be during the reinforcement phase.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
No. There's no reinforcement phase. Everything shows up, and you move it during the movement phase.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
forgot.
So it's just 1 over the bridge, right? Yeah, it doesn't say
Yeah,
plus,
it's just
just
regular.
1.
So you can get the first guy on this other side of the ford, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Because it's just +1 to go across the ford. Yeah, the chancellor's going to be behind him.
And let's see. I think that's just about. I was going to leave the rest of them to you there.
All
Yep,
right, Robert.
that's my. Yep. Actually, I'm just going to shift a little bit those 2 infantry units in the town here. So.
All right, Robert, it's your turn to move.
Alrighty. All right. Let's see. This 6-8, I will pull back 1 here. So
Okay, so I just get a pot shot at him. These are my Grenzers. And I have to try to reacquaint myself with what they shoot at.
0.
Grenzers, yes, times 3. So that's probably going to be a 1-1. And that's a miss.
Okay. Guys will.
Actually, when he finishes, I'm going to do. I got a couple of other things I just
Okay.
want to pull.
Yeah, no
pull
worries.
back.
Disorder. 1. Five. They got a little too excited there.
Matter
How
of
do you
transporter.
Is there a button that is there something you click to get them all aligned with each other? So they all line up to the edges?
That would be nice.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, there we get that. Get those guys. Guys back 1, 2. That's kind of
Gonna hold the brickworks.
So with Napoleon there,
Yep,
can I just prolong these guns and everybody just back one?
you can.
Will that
Well, you
will
can't
that
prolong
trigger
the guns. You can't prolong the guns because it's not clear terrain. So what you would do is limber them, move them, and then you can unlimber them. But because it's a town, you can't prolong in a town.
Okay, but that would generate opportunity fire every hex.
Well, you're going to have opportunity fire either way. So if your infantry unit moves back, that's going to
Uh,
trigger opportunity fire. If you're
doesn't the zone of control, it doesn't have to be a zone of control to generate opportunity fire?
well, I'm adjacent to
Jonah, there's no zones of control in the city.
There are no zones of control. Is that a special rule?
Yeah.
so where is that?
Let's see.
Ooh. I'll
Uh,
go for that rule when you find it, or write it out.
yep,
really
it's
quick.
on the third tab, terrain and movement. Towns. The following hexes is towns: Aspern-Essling, Groß-Eindorf, Brittany, and Rostar. There's no zone to influence in the towns. Units in the towns exert a zone of influence to surrounding non-town hexes, but not to other town hexes.
So which page is that on the special? Is that in the
Well,
where
that
the
I'm
terrain effects are, or
yeah, special terrain effects. It's a special terrain
Oh
type.
yeah, I see that.
okay? Yeah, I remember seeing something about that, but I couldn't find it when I was looking through it earlier. So no zones of influence into towns. Units in the towns exert a zone of influence out, but not to other town hexes. Structures in these towns are largely made from stone and withstood. Okay, so zones of influence
Austrian
that extend out.
Austrians. It also says Austrians are not allowed in towns.
Yeah.
All right. Well, some of my units don't do so well there. So if that's the case, then you could move.
I could
Um,
limber and move and unlimber
yep,
without
yep,
any
without
impact.
triggering anything because opportunity fire is only into places that have a zone of influence, right?
I
So
believe so, yes.
yeah.
Okay. So Napoleon would what's it to limber?
Well, I think
Artillery French.
with your guns,
4,
limbering
5, or
is
6. Apaides 4, 5, or 6.
right, and then Napoleon is probably going to add in.
100.
Um, he adds in 3, so it's automatic.
Okay. So we can just move the whole stack back 1.
Yeah, because well, what's your movement? Now you might not be able to unlimber them because you might not have enough movement to unlimber them. Because moving in the town is 3.
Is
So it costs 2 to limber and 3 to move
2,
back. That's
5.
5. You don't have enough to unlimber.
Oh, that's true. Okay. I guess we'll have to leave them unlimbered then. There's only 1 increment left of them. Okay. Well, we'll do that just for the hang of it. And then Napoleon will say, "You did very well. I'm leaving." And we're going to move Napoleon over there. Those guys. And this guy will. I can only have 4 increments there. And you have how many? 10? Oh, and 6. 16
You
to
can
4.
only
So
have 1 infantry battalion.
battalion at a time, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
in the town hexes.
Even though they're totally messed up. Okay. Well, I do risk Napoleon getting captured, don't I? But when you attack, you'll have a minus 18 on your die roll. I don't think so.
Why would it be a minus 18? Is
Because
he that good?
Napoleon's. Look. Oh no! Wait. He's a minus. What is he? I'm looking at the artillery. Minus 12.
Minus 12.
You can't get a surrender off of him.
No,
minus
no.
12. So I can rest.
I have to hope that I wound him.
Yes. Well, we've been risking him for a while now, so I
That's
guess
true. That's true.
we're just rolling.
Yeah, I think we all shared stories at the convention, at the
Of
bar
Napoleon getting
afterwards,
killed?
about times that we've lost Napoleon in the various battles that we fought. So I recounted how you shot Napoleon down at Eylau
Uh-huh.
with the Moscow Grenadiers, I think it was.
It would have been even more fitting if it were Garskis, wouldn't it?
Yes, yes. But the Agarskis, half the time, they couldn't shoot anything, so
No.
rather pitiful existence.
Okay, I think that's the best for the town I can do. Except I can move more stuff up. Let's see. There's nothing left of them. There's something there. These guys can go 8. Five, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, okay.
All right.
Hold on one second. Just wanted to see if there's.
You also got an artillery piece that you can move up back there a little further.
Oh, I thought
These guys
you
down
should.
there, they haven't moved yet.
The artillery piece down there.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be for you for Essling.
I'd say you need it more.
Think so? Okay. I just wanted to see if we could get some more leaders over maybe to the cavalry to try to help it get, but
I don't think there's any cavalry leaders of influence over there anyway. Yeah, left. Oh, you mean to recover those other ones?
Yeah, but there's nobody left that has movement unless this guy. No, he's not worth it. And how about this one? Oh, this guy could do it. He was here before I moved him 1. He can go 11, so he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do you want to move him on top of one of these guys?
You could get him that far. There's already
Yeah.
a leader here. You could put him there.
Or if you needed the leader further over, I could move the leader on top of that one. And you could move that leader. For those other guys, are those other ones any more important? That 12-10. Do you want to move? You want me to move them here, and then you move the other 10 over to the heavy?
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good.
Okay. There we go. All right. Maximize use of our leaders.
Now, as I mentioned, did you get all yours?
I think that's everybody as far as I can move them. But I mean, there's going to be a lot more pressure coming. Let me
Yeah.
see
All
this.
right. You're going to get some. I'm going to pull back some of these cavalry a few squares here, so you're going to
Sure.
get a couple shots. So this one I wanted to turn around and
Okay, so I'll have
go back.
12. I've got 20 to 6, so that's going to be a 3-to-1 shifted to 4-to-1. That's going to be a couple of hits, right? Yeah, that's 2 hits on this guy here.
Right. And
And
let's
the
see.
morale check. They're
Yeah,
happy.
he's fine. So I want to take him back to there. And the next stack over here.
Yep.
Do you get a shot of them? Don't you get
No,
a?
because he's not adjacent.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking
Yeah.
of cavalry charge. All
Yeah.
right. All right. So yeah, no, I want to take him back to here and this one back to here. So that was half movements for them.
Right, and just remember this guy got shot, so he
Yeah,
won't be
so
able to
he's
recover
right.
until like a turn from now.
So he actually flips to French, right?
Yeah, you'd put him French, um, and you'd take this marker off. So he
Yeah.
would recover not this at the end of this turn, but the end of your next turn, provided he doesn't get shot again.
All right.
Hey, Eric, does it cost points to break down or no? Does it cost me?
You mean to change your guys from regimental to
Italians?
battalions? You know, in third edition, fifth edition, some of the other rules it does. I don't recall seeing that. Um, I don't recall seeing that here. Let me just double check real quick in the rules. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think that it costs anything for them to change. Um, yeah, the only thing it says is when they've suffered 50% losses, they have to break down to battalions. But there doesn't seem to be any cost that's involved in breaking them down into separate battalions.
Okay. Yeah, I seem to remember there was, but maybe that was the fifth edition.
Yeah, that's the that would be the ruling for um, the other rule set had that.
French French Guard artillery does not have to make a roll to limber.
All right. So we don't have any.
Here, I've got a little French marker that I
I
put
got
on your
one.
guy.
I got one.
Oh,
I'll be back in 1 second.
okay.
All right. So from the conversations we had there in Dallas, we did our defense wrong here in the center. We should have had our guns here, I guess.
Oh, is that what happened historically?
Yeah. And backed up by the cavalry and then blasted. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's one thing or another. I mean, the advantage of having the guns in the town is that it's really hard to destroy them by assault, right? Because they don't have a pre-melee morale check that they can fail.
Right.
And so usually then what happens? They disorder in place. And then the French guns are pretty good morale, so they recover. So, um, it's kind of a, um, 50-50, however you want to kind of look at it with, with, making your attacks that way. So it's hard to know what's the right thing to do.
Yep.
But yeah, I think
Got
that it would be different if you had the guns there in the middle. Um, then that makes it a little bit tougher to, and they've got a nice clear field of fire on
Yep.
everything.
How
But they
big
can't really support the infantry. The infantry are just on their own trying to hold the town.
Oh, putting the guns in the middle of the board?
Yeah. I was saying that with that part of our discussions with Jim and Dennis at Dallas, where we were talking about this and talking about how you're supposed to support the center with the guns and the center with the cavalry and the guns, and then
Yeah, and just the infantry in the cities,
yeah,
in the towns. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, next time we play it,
Have to try it that way.
exactly. So,
all right.
all right.
So I think we're at defensive fire,
Defensive
right?
fire. So we've got a little bit. Let's start down here in south of Aspern. We've got probably just a, what have I got here? This guy's worth 5, and your fire defense is probably something like 14. So it's just a 1 to 3 shot, and that's a miss. Then let's see over here. We've got. Let's see. We've got. Whoops. Why did that happen? Press the wrong button. What's your fire defense in the garden? Fire defense in the garden is
12.
Third general order
It's
is
10.
10.
So,
Always add 4 for French.
yeah. And then I think in the village, or in the town, it's 12. Okay. So, we'll have these guys here fire there. And so I think I'm probably at a 1 to 2. And that's a miss. And then I'll have these 2 guys fire here. So that's probably going to be. That's going to be 4. And what's this guy worth?
That infantry is worth 4 to fire?
Yeah, yeah. They've only
were-
recently learned about gunpowder.
They're using.
Yeah, so I've got
They're
9 to
using
12. I've
reserved
got,
arquebuses.
yeah, I've got 1 to 1.5 on these guys here. 66.
Oh, that's a hit.
That is a hit. It's a good thing there's not a leader there.
Oh, I know. Good. I moved Napoleon out.
Yeah, I know. Otherwise, so that's going to be a morale check for those guys, I think, right? Are you checking on even?
Even or odd?
French.
I thought it was odd on the 3rd.
Line check every even numbered increment. Leger every even numbered increment. 4th battalions check every odd increment, and then the guard. So no, it's not every 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah, so on every even one, they're checking.
Okay.
So
So they're
morale
morale.
check. They're half dead, so they're gonna have a -6.
25 with a -6. Oh,
Oh,
they're happy.
Oh, look, you're using up all the 66s. Just in time for me to shoot at Napoleon. So I'm going to have a 2 to 1 shot here on Napoleon. Let's see if we can get another 66. A 61. Ooh. We were really close.
Whoa.
So that's going to be a hit on that unit. And they're going to need to make a morale check. They'll have a -6, but a plus, probably a plus 12 or something. For plus 18 for Napoleon.
All right, where did Napoleon go? I just lost him. Oh, there.
He's at the bottom of the stack.
He's always at the top. He's plus 18.
Plus 18, so they can't fail.
Okay.
All right. So that was that. Let's see. Let's move over here. We got a shot at your ponies. These guys are going to be maybe 1-1 or less. Yeah, they've only got 5. So 5 to 6 with a +3. Oh, there's a 66. There is a leader there. So that's going to be a hit on those horses. And then, do you want to roll for your leader?
Sure. Is that 1 die or 2?
Is that
Just 1
LaSalle?
die.
Okay.
Is that LaSalle?
A
Who is that?
4. So he is. Go ahead, roll again.
It's LaSalle. No.
Roll. Let's see if you roll 1 or 2 die here. Let's see.
I think it's just 1 again.
Yeah, roll 1 die, and that's how many hours he's out. So he's out for 4 hours. So he'll show up at what? 9:20.
All right. Where's? You want to grab him and put him there?
Yeah. Let's check what his morale is before you do. Flip him
4.
over, and that way, because you have to make a morale check subtracting that. So it's a 4.
Yeah. So 2 die for morale check. Ooh, they failed.
They are going to rout.
Oh. Those hussars. They were pretty good, probably too.
Yeah,
well, you still got those other guys.
You need to mark them as having taken a second hit, right? They already had 1 hit, so.
Ooh, look how the number moves like parallel. How does that happen? My gosh.
It got displaced, but they're both connected, so that's why they're moving.
You're a wizard, David.
Do they go 10 or they go the
they're
full
go
on
15? Yeah, they're going to go their full movement.
12, 13,
So 1, 2,
13.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You moved them too far, right? Because going up and down the slope costs +3, right? So it would cost you 1, 2, 3, 6 to get here, 9 to get there, right? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. I can't pick up LaSalle, so somebody needs to pick him up and put him on.
Oh, that's okay.
Because remember, this is I can't look at the backside of your units and all that stuff, and vice versa.
So let me get the PDG on this thing.
Hey, why are you out for 4 hours without arm wound? They should just slap a Band-Aid on. Maybe they just fall off their horse and they're stunned.
Where is so I want time track.
I need my brandy.
And all right, so we're at.
It's 5:20, so 9:20 is when he's going to show up.
So are you putting a 2 on that? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. And did you take the Legrand or whoever who was on it? You've got somebody who's there who's supposed to show up as a reinforcement. You've got Legrand here. He got wounded earlier.
Oh, okay.
And he's down as 5:20. So.
Where does he come back in? At the church or the
Yeah, have him come at the church currently.
Or maybe the granary.
I would say have him come back at the brickyard here. The Ziegelweger.
Or we could put him with the Mamluks there.
There you go. That'll work.
That's the officer canteen.
I know that with 5th edition, they come back where the all those little chapels and stuff like that are on the map. They'll show up at one of those closest to where their unit is. So
okay.
All right, that was it for my exciting defensive fire. So now you guys get to pummel me back with offensive fire.
Okay. All right. Well,
I only have 1 shot, I believe. That's this.
Your guns there.
There are guns there.
All right. Well, you got a pretty good shot. There's a couple of blown horses on either side of you there.
Yeah,
as well as infantry.
I'm gonna shoot at that one. It should be 3 to 1 plus 8
Yep.
plus
Plus 3
3.
for Duroc.
So plus 11.
Yep. Almost guaranteed a hit.
Yeah. 3 to 1 plus 11. Let's see. All right. 66, right? Okay. Yeah, 62.
62. That's close enough. So at 3 to 1, that's 2 hits. And which one was it? The one that had the 18? This one here? Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and increase that. Good. And I'll go ahead and make a morale check. And they're happy.
They're happy.
Now,
And
I'm going to change their factor out.
to a French one.
Yep.
All right, Robert, you can do your firing.
Alrighty. Okay, we'll start. Let's see. These two here will fire on that. So
Okay.
that's like a 1-to-1.
Okay. No, that's a miss.
You used all the high rolls up, so I know it's just like, okay.
Hey, you used them too. You were lucky to avoid that 66 on Napoleon.
That's true. That's true. These guys will fire these. That will be a 1-to-2.
Okay. That's a miss.
Napoleon, though, got 18 plus probably 7. Sympathy. 18 plus 7.
No, the guys that are in the town can't add in. So
Oh,
just
you're
have
right.
18.
They're not in the clear.
Yeah.
So it's 18. Well, that's
18
enough.
to, so if you, these guys are in line, so it's a 2-to-1 shifted to 2.5-to-1 for canister and a plus 9 for Napoleon.
It's plus 9, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll fire on these guys.
Okay.
So it's 3-to-1, you said?
No, it's a 2-to-1 shifted to 2.5-to-1 for canister.
Oh, okay, 2.5 plus 9.
Yep.
2.5 plus 9.
43. That's going to be a 56 at 2.5-to-1. That's 1 hit.
That's it.
And so they are up.
Ooh, they're half dead.
Okay.
Do they have to make a morale check?
They
Or
don't.
only
They check on every odd hit. So the Hungarians with the blue pants check on every even. The Austrians with the white pants check on every odd.
Oh, I thought it was every hit. Okay.
Oh, no, that's, you're thinking of that. That's what the Russians were after their third hit. We're checking on, or after their second hit, we're checking on every hit afterwards. That got to be brutal.
No, I just thought we'd apply the Spanish mob rule. To the
Spanish mob. All you need is a whiff of gun smoke going past them. All right.
So here we got 6 to 9.
6 to 9. Yep.
Oh, that's a hit.
That is a hit, a palpable hit.
Boom, 1 down.
And that is their first.
Lucky then.
Well, watch. And there they go. Well, let's see. What is their morale? Because they do have a +3 for being in line. So 23 plus 6, that's going to be 26. But
Even.
that's not enough. They're going to disorder.
Run away.
Exactly.
Ooh, gunfire. Gunfire.
Yep. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right. And
I don't know that you got anything else. Oh,
I don't think I
did you
have
fire this guy down here in the swamp?
Oh, no, I didn't. The swamp guys.
Yeah, so I don't know what he's got left. He's got 3 increments left, probably. So it's going to be a 9 to 10.
Yeah, 9 to 10. Oh, that's a hit.
65. That's enough for a hit. And that's a loss. Okay.
But they make a
They
check
make
on you.
on the second. hit.
Okay, when they're half dead. Okay, that makes
Yeah, well, those guys will be half dead here in another shot. So,
sense.
all right,
Okay.
and melees. Well, I know we've got the charge, but were there any other melees that you guys were doing?
Yes.
Okay, so Robert, do you have any melees?
I'm trying to decide here. I've got 5 increments. 5. No. No, I think I'll pass right now.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, David, what do you want to do first?
All right. I guess we'll start from the left. So we'll do this one first.
Okay. So I've got to calculate what I've got there. And that's going to be 8 off. So that's going to be 36. And then I am thirded, so it's 12.
And I'm 40.
There. And you're 46?
Yep.
Okay. I got a leader. I don't know what he's worth. He's worth 3. Hess Homburg.
Ooh, gotta kill him.
Mine's worth 4.
Okay. So what do you have? Did you say you had
46?
46 to 12. So that's going to be not quite
4 to 1.
3.5 to 1 if they've got it. Yep. So 3.5 to 1 with a +1.
Okay.
This is
3.5.
roll an 11.
No, it's not when I roll. I roll a 66 and you surrender, right?
32 plus 1. That's going to be a DD. Yeah. So I'm going to lose an increment and route away.
And I'm tired.
Oh, you're exhausted.
No, I didn't. Oh, he did charge. Yes.
You charged, yeah.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Oh, did you leave me that for?
I left that for you, yeah, to save you the time and trouble.
Yeah.
And then you need to advance into that hex. 1, 2, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, whole stack.
And mark them as routed. Okay.
Let's see what we got going here.
All right, we're doing the next one.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the guy. They've lost 1 increment. And what do they have? 13. All right, so they've got 36. They're thirded, so that's 12. But then they're doubled because you are light cavalry, so they will be at 24.
And I am only a 16.
Right, but you've got a great leader there.
Yeah.
My leader adds in 2.
Mine's 6, so I got +4.
+4. So what do you have?
16. So it
16.
looks like
So you're on 1 to 2 with a +4. Roll your dice, see what you get.
Yep. That'd be a 1 to 2. There's no 1 to 1.5.
No, Nope.
Dang. All righty. So
51 plus 4. That's going to be a 55.
I
Is that
lose.
correct? Yep.
Yeah.
So it's a 0 and a 1. So I lose 1.
Well, that's it.
And lose
And-
0.
And you're 0. And I got to mark myself as being exhausted now as a Frenchman.
Oh, grab another of those French ones and put it on my other guy over there too.
Yeah. There's one for you.
Oh, you already just did it, but we'll need this.
No, but this guy needs to be marked as tired,
Oh,
right?
yep.
Since he meleeed.
Yep. Tired. There we go. All right. Next
All right.
one.
And then what have we got here? Same thing? Similar thing. All right. That is 49. 49. Well, let's see. It's going to be 16. Are those guys are light cavalry as well? Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 32. And what are you worth?
That's what I'm figuring out here. Oh, wrong guy.
So you've 6 off, so you're going to be 30 approximately.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah.
Just
So it's another 1 to 2, and then whatever your leader adds in. I don't have a leader there. He adds in 2. So it's a 1 to 2 with a +2.
2 plus 2. Bam. That's no
16.
good.
Yeah, they are going to. Well, let's take a look and see what it says. Defending cavalry.
AD.
AD number 10. Attacker cavalry or routed retreat 10 hexes, losing 1 increment for every.
What are you? Oh, it is an 18. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Attacker cavalry routed retreat 10 hexes, losing 1 increment for every Zoc exited. So they'll just lose 1 increment and then route away.
Nice. So they brought away 10, right?
They're going to go away 10, yeah. So it's going to be 1. So 1, and then that's going to be 4. And then that's going to be 7. Oh, actually, it's 10 hexes, so it's not 10 movement points.
Yeah.
Just 10
I think
hexes.
it's
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where's my PGD marker? There it is. All right.
All right, next one. Let's see what we've got here. This guy, I don't think he's taken any losses. He's a big fat unit. So 54.
There.
So he's got 18.
And mine is.
Well, let's see. You're at 12. So it's another 1 to 2. And then I don't know what your leader, what bonus he has.
He has no cavalry
Okay.
bonus.
So it's just a 1 to 2 straight up roll.
Yeah.
See if you get lucky.
Let's see. Where's my? Oh, there. All right. 1 to 2. Da da da. Bam.
66.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a good one. So that's going to send me packing. So I'm going to take a loss. And I'm going to route away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's go ahead and add an increment. And let's flip him.
No leader there?
There was no leader there. Nope.
Any within 10 hexes? I think that's the rule, right?
Special sympathetic.
Splash damage.
All right. And so then he needs to, so you need to advance that guy and then mark him as tired.
Yep, he's marked as tired.
Okay. I'll erase this then. All right, and then last but not least.
Yeah.
Oh, this is another 1 to 2 attack.
Yeah.
So.
All right. You bring it lucky again. Nope.
Nope. So you're going to route and lose an increment.
Yep.
But if your objective was keeping all my cavalry exhausted, mission accomplished.
That was the main one.
Yeah.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you have any assaults, Robert?
No.
Making
No,
you do all the heavy lifting over there, David.
I would be terrified to make any morale checks with the stuff in the village town right now. So
Wasn't afraid to.
well,
It was a disaster too.
Well, no, actually you did better than you could have thought.
that's-
I mean, you
that's-
had,
that was
I think
well.
you routed 2 of mine and 2 of yours.
I
got
mean,
lost.
I meant I was referring to the infantry in Aspern.
Oh, yeah.
The night he wasn't here.
Yeah. Well, you just had some miserable rolls, and you had, a couple of cascading disorders where one person disordered over the top of somebody else. That's always rough.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, you've got a bunch of recoveries to roll for. So you probably want to start in the backfield here and work your way across.
All right, so we'll start over here, whatever. So he's got.
Just roll your dice and see what we get.
See what we got. 41.
That's
and he's
going to be
got
good enough. That's going to
probably,
be 31. Yeah, they got a morale of 16.
Yeah, all right. So he's now exhausted, right?
Yeah, exhausted, and here's a French flag for you.
All right. 4 man out of the unit. Exhausted. Put that. All right. Next one. Roll die. Boom. 63. Oh, he's fine. Next one here. He is, let's see, is he gonna?
Good.
Yeah, I was just. Boop. Yeah, he's half dead. So, that's one of the ones that just did it. So it's minus 12, right?
So the half dead minus only counts for infantry battalions. It doesn't count for other stuff.
Oh, that's right. I remember that now. Okay.
You do need to mark this guy as exhausted, though.
Yep. Unit exhausted. They're all out of whack. Okay. All right. So I'm rolling for this guy -6. Where's my name? 62. Okay, he's recovered himself.
Mm-hmm.
Just stick the thing by him, and I'll put the exhausteds and whatever on it.
Okay.
All right,
We're
next
gonna
one
run out,
here.
we're gonna run out of counters, I think.
23.
Nope, he's going to
Guy
keep
is
routing.
going to keep routing. So, where's 15 away? 1, 2, 3, 4.
So if you get, let's see,
Probably back.
I'm here.
Probably back to here
Right,
is fine.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, where the artillery is. 13, 14, 15. So there's 15. So if you
Yep.
put him in the woods back here, he should be okay. Until I move forward.
All right. Next one. And boom. Oh, he
Nope,
continues
Origi.
too.
Origi's good, but I don't know that he's that good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm
those
sure.
chasseurs have got morales in the 25s, 26s.
So, and this guy here, 31.
That's going to be a 21.
And he's
Laville adds in, what, maybe 2? Yeah,
2.
so that's going to be a 23. And what are they
he's
worth?
25.
25. Nope, they're going to
Yeah.
keep it running.
Oops.
Ah, this is how you get them back. You just move the routed marker. That's how Robert always manages to do it.
And one more here. Boom. Let's see. Boom. Oh, he's.
I just brushed them off the table, you know.
All right. So we need one of these. There.
Yes, you
All
know,
right.
you do
So
the
I
little
need
sneeze thing, and then
a exhausted. And that. Flip over so you can see it. This one. It's an exhausted. All right, I think that's everybody there.
Okay. So, Robert, you've got at least one guy that's disordered here, and I don't know if you've got anybody else who's unhappy.
that's the only
Okay.
unhappy person. Let's roll for it.
11. Oh my God. Well, what's
That's
your
not-
leader add in? Massena probably adds in something, right? Adds in
5.
5s. That's going to be
5.
+4. No, they are not. They're going to route.
Yep. So we'll go back another,
It
what?
looks like they're going to move back, 7? Yeah, because those are your Baden troops. They're not exactly the best and the brightest.
No,
that's right.
That's why I had Massena there. But even he could not. Need the marching band.
Yeah, I don't think they don't. Do they have the guard marching band here? I don't think so. I know in some of the different ones they do.
We only get the Mamluks and the staff gendarme.
It's all right. We have the icon of
Smolensk.
Yeah, which no one cares about because we're Catholics.
That's not bad. The gendarme, just the one increment gendarme unit's worth 4 points.
Well, that's typical for most heavy cavalry. It's usually 4 points. So it's kind of par for the course.
All right, that's it.
All right, it's time for me to potentially do something back to you. Let's see, what shall we try? Now, I'm going to mark a couple of people here as charge worthy. let's see who else. These guys here are going to charge. So I've got these guys here, these light cavalry, these hussars, and then I got these, I guess it's a cuirassier. So, well, who else?
What was the other one?
I will have this one here charge as well. I've got this light, this heavy, and this light. So, all right, we'll start with this one.
Over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll start with this one out here first. So it's going to go 1, and then it's going to turn.
Where are you? Where are you?
2, 3. I'm out. I'm north of Essling.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought you
4,
were one over by.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This guy here is the topic of the charge, and 11. So that's that one. All right. This one here, we're going to go, it's going to go 1, 2, 3. He is the topic of the charge. 4, 5, and 6. All right, next one. Over here north of Aspern. 1, 2,
Up.
3.
All right.
I'm going at the range of-
I was just looking something up here, and I did want a reaction charge with that first one.
With which one? With this one here? Oh, okay. Yeah. So let me move him back here so we know where he was. Okay, so you can reaction charge. Yeah, you
This
can basically.
one. This is the one I want to reaction, so you don't get the +3.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So you that would have been when you were here, right?
Yeah.
And so I would have come forward to
Well,
and
roll first, right?
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Roll. I'm sorry.
25. Well, you got a leader there.
And
It probably helps out. I don't know. He's got a morale benefit. Yep. So that's going to be good.
Yep.
So when I'm here, you are going to
get 2.
Yep. And then
then
we'll
you
be
go
right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Did you want a reaction charge with this guy against my heavies?
That I do not want to do.
Okay. All right. So I'll just move that guy right there then.
All right. So you're not getting the 3 hex in a line there.
No, because I had to turn the corner, right?
Right.
So,
yeah.
All right. This guy though is so Robert. I'm over here by Essling.
Yeah, I know.
By Aspern, right? And now I'm 4 hexes away from this guy here.
Right. So I'm gonna wait till you move one more.
Okay, I'm gonna move one more.
Then I'll try to square.
Okay, so you are.
We squared.
Yeah, 26 is gonna do it.
Ooh, how nice.
Indeed. All right, now that's going to complicate things for me because I don't really want to ride on top of you. That's going to be messy.
I only have 4 increments or 5 increments there.
I know. I only have.
Oh,
I don't have a whole lot either.
You're half dead almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, indeed, half dead almost.
Thinning in the ranks.
Yep. All right, so we're going to come down here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. We are going to turn.
And we get fire at that from the artillery.
When I move here, you get a shot at me from both these guys and these guys. So you'll have 5 plus 18. You will have 23. So that's going to be a
23
4 to
right.
1. 3 to 1 shifted to 4 to 1 with a plus 9 for Napoleon. So roll your dice. 41. That's going to be a hit.
51, 54. At
Yep.
4 to 1.
All right. So
Only
let's
one hit?
mark these guys up.
Is that only one hit?
It's only one hit. And let's roll. And there they pass.
4 to 1 at 54.
So
It's 2 hits.
He rolled a 41. It
Right,
becomes
he gets
a
plus
54
9.
at 4 to 1.
That's
Oh, it's
2
2
hits.
hits. Right. I'm sorry, looking at the wrong spot. Okay. Cool. All right. And let's see.
Now they're half dead.
Yeah, now they're definitely half dead. All right, then I'm going to ride here.
But again, it doesn't matter for cavalry.
Doesn't matter. Nope. Now you get a 5 to 6 shot as I ride out of your square.
No.
And that's a miss. And then, who do I want to hit? Let's see. So that's... So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9. 10. 11.
Now this I might consider. Yeah, I'm going to reaction charge with him.
With him. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I move 2 hexes.
Okay, and I'll move right there. And we'll call it even. Okay, that's it for the charges. Time for
Movement.
So I'm going to, I've got a bunch of reinforcements. I will bring them in later. So let me start down here by south of Aspern. So this guy's going to use all of his movement to go across the river. Let's see, this guy is going to... what's the swamp cost?
Oh, Robert, you never shot at him with that guy.
He did.
I
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I got a hit on him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you got a hit on him.
Oh.
So, all right. So that guy
missed
moved
that.
there. This guy's going to move here. This guy's going to go 1. He's going to change into skirmish mode. And then he's going to move in here. All right. This guy's going to go 1. He's going to go there. Yeah. These guys are just horrible. All right, we're going to roll the guns up. Let's keep rolling the guns up. What are we going to do over here? Well, let's move these guys in.
Or Baden guys. Oh, we can paratroop into the church.
Yeah.
Our balloons. We'll have our balloons float over and we'll climb down the steeple.
Yes, the Special Paratrooping Balloon Corps.
The
All
guard.
right. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see. I'm going to have these guns. They're just going to prolong right into here. Oh, actually, I've got these other guns. Let's see, which ones do I want to move? Well, I will move these ones. Oh, actually, well, they have to conform with the hex, so they'll move right there. These guys. I'm going to turn this line like that. These guys are going to come up and turn like that. And these guys here are going to prolong forward. Let's see. They are going to go here. Come on, work with me. There we go. All right. These chaps. One. They are my backup. No stits. Move these guys forward. Gonna try to limber these guns here. Nope. Okay.
What do they limber on? 5 or 6?
Yeah, I mean, these guys have only just barely learned how to roll something. They just invented the wheel. So.
Austrians are, let's see, position batteries are 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Brigade batteries are 4, 5, and 6. Cavalry battery.
All right.
Look at all that artillery just everywhere.
Yeah. It's not
Forest.
worth much. Whoops, I can't move him there. Just the guns, thank you. Okay. Now we've got more stuff than we know what to do with. Those guys are tired. And those guys, okay. All right, well, we've got a whole bunch of guns we're going to try to limber. So we'll start here with those chaps. Nope. These guys. Yep. All right. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they can then unlimber 6, 7. And these guys will move in there. These guys are going to come out of battalion mass. They're going to go in line. These guys will just prolong forward.
So, Dave, all of this cavalry in the back on the road, they'll lose their exhaust markers at the end of this phase?
I'll become tired.
Oh, they'll just because he moved him backwards.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. All right. Those guys are mine. Those guys are mine. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So, Robert, we had some interesting battles in
Dallas.
at Dallas. Yep.
So what did you play?
I was the Russian's left flank on one of the boards.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing. What was the fellow's name I was playing with? Mark.
You were with. You were opposite. Either
I was
well, you
opposite
had Dennis and Mark
Dennis and
were
Mark.
your opponents.
Opponents.
Yeah,
And
then who were you up against? Then your partner was John.
John. Okay. That guy's his name was John also then. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the other the board Eric was on, that was Jim Soto and Eric against Albert and John Minich.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Is this this? I think I met the Mark, right?
Yeah, you met Mark when we played
Happy.
Alau. Oh, not Jena.
Jena.
He had the Saxons in the center. He
Mhm.
was like holding on to Verza Heiligen. So that's what he was up to.
So Dave, how'd you do with the Russians?
I repulsed probably 4 waves of attack on my positions, and they finally gave up on hitting me and hit John instead. So
how did the game turn out?
they were both French victories, so
Oh.
not decisive, I don't think, but
Yeah, but pretty rather convincing. Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Did you play any other games while you were there?
actually, yes, I played Sunday. I spent playing Into the Woods, Great Battles of the American Civil War with Dick Whitaker, the designer.
Oh, that's cool.
He was teaching me how to play, so
How was that game?
that was very fun. I enjoyed the system,
Mhm.
and learning it from the designer was a special treat.
That's cool. Did you pick up any games while you were there?
I didn't buy any, but I ended up with Albert had an extra copy of Into the Woods that he had won as a door prize, and he donated that to me graciously.
Oh, that was nice of him.
Yes. There we go. The assault on the granary.
Well, I don't know about an assault, but at least we're trying to make life a little hot for you over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and these guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Does it cost anything to come out of Mass?
It does. All right. What is that? That's, oh, those are my guys. Well, let's try to make life a little hot for you. So 1, 2, we'll put those guys there. And we can put these guys here. Take a shot at you. Okay. And these guys need to go where? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's here? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heavy guns taking forever to make it up the line. And let's see where else. Then we got just all these reinforcements to start bringing down.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2.
It's been raining reinforcements for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, just brought down another 40 increments of anything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's all right. Wait till we airlift the guard into Essling.
That's what we need to do. Just put them right behind.
6. But wait, there's more. I have the 5th column somewhere. Yep. They show up over on the eastern map edge opposite Gross Eisendorf. So let's go ahead and see what we've got here.
All these white uniforms are French troops are going to get white out.
Yes, that's exactly it. All right. Well, Albert's been waiting very patiently to have all these huge forces show up. So the only thing that doesn't show up is the reserve. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these guys are, oh, they are a very interesting little unit, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
You're moving all those little 4
6,
6s and 5 6s.
7.
Look at all that stuff.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that's the 4th Corps. Is that who that is?
No, this is the stuff
right.
that I'm bringing in on this map. This is
Your
the
Rasdorf?
5th line. No, Rasdorf is they came in last turn. This is I'm down here by Gross Eisendorf over on the east side of the map. There's stuff coming in over that way.
Oh, look at that.
Yep. All right, give me a second, guys. I'll be back.
Okey-doke.
Oh, look at that. 34 increments. Of course, it's not good.
Lots of stuff.
We don't get any more infantry, do we?
We get the guard.
We do. What time do we go?
All right, we get next the following turn we get two more cuirassier regiments. Then at 1820, we get the carriel with the trillier chasseurs at grenadiers. So we got some guard then, and in 1900 we got some the Fusilier Chasseurs, and the 1920 Fusilier Grenadiers, and then at 2020 we get with the Chasseurs and Grenadiers à pied. So I believe those are all guard.
Those are all guard. They'll be just in time to hold on to the bridge.
All right.
Right. That is nice stuff.
Whether it'll be too little, too late, we'll find out.
All right. Well, I think that's it for my movement. So, if you guys would like to
Start shooting things.
start shooting things, indeed. You can start down here in the woods, Robert, or you can start over at Essling.
Go ahead. Robert, start. We'll work our way around.
Okay. All right, then yeah, I'll start with these guys.
Okay, so you've got a 9 to 10.
9 to 10.
Nope.
These guys.
They are what? Probably the same thing. 9 to
9 to
9
probably
to
whatever
my
the
defense
swamp
is. What,
is.
14 or something? 12. Swamp. 12, yep.
9 to 12.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
52. No, that's not. Let's see. Then we have these poor Baden people here. They've got 5. The other one's got 7. We'll still just focus on these guys
Okay,
here.
so 5 to 10.
5 and 7, so it's 12 to 10.
Oh, okay, 1 to 1. That's a
That's
hit.
it.
And
5.
that is, and those guys are Austrians, so they have to make a morale check, and they're half dead, so they're going to have a -6. 42 becomes a 32.
But you have
They're
a
going to
leader.
stay.
Oh, too bad.
Well, let me double check. Because you never know with these guys what their
negative
morale
5.
is. 31.
Barely.
Yeah.
How about your leader? What
Well,
does
the
he
leader
add?
probably would have added something in.
Oh, is he one of those -1 leaders?
Nope. Only on
Oh,
combat. he's
Yeah,
he's
it's not the
positive. He's positive for he inspires the men. He just isn't. It doesn't know how to show them where to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and then we'll have 7 to infantry in the town is
It's just whatever their printed morale is.
7 to
And
10.
Oh, my defense is 10. Oh, actually, the defense is 12
Well.
in the town. Yeah.
12, right? Okay. Well, we'll fire those guys. Yeah. No, what's this? I gotta give myself a promotion. I'm gonna change to what's higher than Count of San Diego. Duke, Pope,
Well, you're a marshal. That's not bad.
Marshal Bond.
San Diego's not a bad place to be a count of.
I guess.
Although at
All
this
right.
time period, it is part of Spain still,
Spanish,
right?
Spanish, yeah.
Yeah. So you should be a Don.
Dawn. Father Bond.
Yes. All right.
Oh, so I got 18 here to your line.
Define the
9.
defense of 7 because of the I've got
Oh, you got
stuff
combined
stacked with it, so it's going to be
7 to 18.
Yeah.
14. So that's 2.5 to 1 shifted to 3 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
with a +9. Oh, that's as high as you can get.
Yeah. Well, so what was it? 3-1. So that's 2 hits. So that's going to be hit on the artillery piece and a hit on the infantry.
Oh, actually, I was shooting at this one,
Oh, okay.
the one near my square.
Okay, so then this one is going to take a loss, and then
I could add another. I could have added the square in too, couldn't I? What would have that been?
It wouldn't have been any different.
it wouldn't have changed it because you
No.
only add 5 in with your square.
Right.
So
Do you have to make a morale check? No.
Yeah, it's even. Yep.
So the artillery does, but the infantry doesn't because they check on odd. The Austrians check on odd. So the artillery will go 33. They're fine.
And that looks like it's it for me.
Okay. Let's move over then to where David's at.
All right, so I guess the first thing will be my artillery shooting that.
Yeah. So you've got 18 to 9. So you got a 2-1 shifted to 2.5 to 1.
2.5 to 1 plus 3, I believe.
Yep. For Duroc.
5,
35, that's going to be a single hit.
42.
And that's all it takes if you're Austrians. All right, we make them round check. And they are going to disorder. And let's see here, disorder. 1, 2, 3. All right, who's next?
All right, let's see what we got in these things. That's a 6. That's a 6. And the defense in the garden is what?
It's 10, I believe. General order 10.
All right, let's shoot them both at that one.
Okay, so you got a 1-1.
One. All right, so boom.
Nope.
5. That's not going to do it. And all right, so this one is 6 to line 9.
Yeah.
1 to 1.5.
Yeah. That's going to be a hit at 1 to 1.5. All right, let's make a round check for him. 21 plus 3 is going to be a 24. I suspect he is going to, yeah, he's going to disorder as well. This is the problem with these Austrians. 1, 2, 3. That's why we need so many of them. All right.
And last but not least, this one here. So it's 1 to 1.5.
Yeah.
And, oh, yeah.
That's a hit.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. David's on fire. Let's see.
He's got the hot hand.
Well, these guys are going to disorder as well. You have scared the entire group away. 1, 2, 3. Well, that was some good rolling, David. The French got some much needed luck there.
Yes.
Whole left flank is just crumbling.
You think it's bad now? Wait until I make my morale checks.
Oh yeah, because they all have -3s, don't they?
Yep,
So they're
yep. So their chances of sticking around are slightly reduced. All right. We'll fire. We're here. We might as well take a shot at you. So we're going to have something 5, and probably this guy's not much better. We had 10. So
the defense of the granary.
Yeah, I think the granary's got to be worth, what, 16 or something?
That's the granary. Yes, 16 general order.
Yep. Okay. So I've got 10 to 16. Here we go. 13, that's a miss.
1 to 2.
All right. Well, let's see here. We do have some shooting we can do here on you. So these guys and these guys and these guys can all fire at you. And what are they worth? Probably not a whole lot.
Are they in battalion mass?
They are in battalion mass, and they can fire out of, they've got 4 front hexes there. So 5, 10, we'll just say 15 just for the sake of ease. So 15 to 6, that's going to be
2.5
2.5 to 1. 22 is a miss. All right. What else have we got? That's my guy. That's your guy. No, that's my guy. All right. Well, these guys can
Yeah,
fire
I was just going to
there,
say.
right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So that's going to be 24 to 6. That's going to be 4 to 1. And that's going to be a hit. On your cuirassiers. And they pass.
Oh, that's their first.
Yep, first casualty. All right, and then this guy's going to fire 5 to... Oh, that's my own guy.
Your guy.
Yeah, okay, we won't fire on him.
Friendly fire.
Go ahead, you can do that. I'll let you.
Oh, yeah, he's not... That's my guy, yeah. Don't want to do that. That's the challenge, keeping track of who's who out here. Okay, so now we've got some guns. These guns can fire here on those troops 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 8 to 6, 1 to 1, and that's a miss. And then these guns are going to fire here. That's going to be 8 to 4. That's going to be 2 to 1, and that's a miss. All right. Then I've got 24 plus another 16. That's going to be 34. That's going to be 40. 40 to...
Now, where do you get 40 for that?
Oh, you're right. This guy lost 1, so he's only going to be worth 4. So it's going to be 36. 36 to 10.
So, with the infantry below?
Yeah, the infantry, because they're in line, they can fire.
So that's, what, 4 times 3 is 12?
Yeah,
12
so that's
plus
12
4
plus
is,
12 is 24.
Plus
Right.
4 is 6.
Yep.
And 8 is, 34 to 12.
No, 36. 36 to 8. I mean to 10. So
okay.
because you are stacked with artillery, your defense value is down.
Right.
And then
Okay.
I will throw this guy in to make it a 4 to 1 shifted to 5 to 1. So we've got 5 to 1. 63 at 5 to 1 is going to be 2 hits. So scratch some artillery and scratch some infantry. And you don't have to worry about a morale check since Napoleon's stacked there. All right, then here we've got 5 and 10, and yeah, so it's the same thing. We got a 1-to-1 shot. Well, let's double check, because these guys have got really terrible fire values. 5 and... Oh, he's worth 8. Oh, he's really good. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I forgot they get actually a benefit on their defensive fire. since they're in the town. So remind me next time. Let's see, do I throw that guy into? Sure. Yeah, so this guy is probably only worth 4. No, he's worth 7. He's good. So that's going to be 20. And so that's going to be a 2-to-1 shot on those guys since they're still stacked with the artillery. 24 at 2-to-1 is a miss. All of that for naught. So sad. Okay.
Those strong brick buildings.
Yep, indeed. Okay, now we've got these guys are going to take a point-blank shot at those guys.
Yeah, I don't think he'll miss that one.
Yeah, well, you never know. So that's going to be a 4-to-1 shifted to 5-to-1 with a +3 for Field Marshal Hiller. 32 plus 3 is going to be a 35 at 5-to-1 is a single hit on the Baden Brigade.
Do they have to make a morale check at odd?
I think the Baden boys. Hessian Baden with every odd numbered increment loss.
Okay, so they do. All right, let's see what they do.
24.
Probably not.
I suspect they might be packing it up.
Yeah, they're 32.
Yeah. They're about as good as my Austrians.
Oops.
All right. Moving right along. These guys, it's going to be 9 to 12. That's a miss. And then these guys, I've got the Jaegers. I've got a better fire value. Jaegers at 2 hexes. They're ×3, so it's going to be a 1-to-1 shot for them here.
Okay. They've lost some stuff though.
They have. So they've got 4 increments left. So 4 times 3 is 12. So it's a 1-to-1 shot there. 46 is a miss. All right, and let's see. And then these guys will take a pot shot at you here. And that's a miss. All right, I think that's it as far as defensive fire goes. Now what we can do is our...
That was offensive fire, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, that was offensive fire. Well, you know what I meant.
Okay.
Firing stuff. Okay. Let's see, I've got 7. So I'm going to... What have you got left there? We don't have much. We've got 3 increments. I'm going to have these 2 assault you there.
Okay.
So I got to make a pre-melee morale check. I've got 10 plus 7. I've got 17 to 3. So I got 5-to-1 odds. So that's going to give me a +9. So for this guy here, it's a +9 plus another 2. He's got a +11 altogether. He's good. And then this guy, he's also good. Okay. So now we just do our numbers.
No, these guys. Oh, that's easy to do.
So that's, let's see, about
6 into 6 into 16.
8 off, so that's going to be 16. And then this guy here is just 1 off. So we'll say it's 20, 21. It's going to be 36. It's probably 5-to-1 odds, easily.
Yeah, I only have 5 plus.
Yeah.
half of that would be 2. So I got 7.
Okay. All right. So it's 5-1 with a +2. Here we go. 36 plus 2 becomes a 42 at 5-1.
DR.
That is a DR. So let's take a look and see what it says. So defending infantry routes, retreats 10 hexes, loses an enemy Zeos, an increment for each enemy ZOC exited. So my question is, David, do they lose an increment?
Oh, because it's there's no ZOCs.
Yeah, how does that work on this?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's a case where they're going to route,
There's
they have
no
to
zone
retreat
of influence there.
10 hexes
So
and lose an increment for each enemy zone of influence exited. So if we said that there's no zone of influences exerted into the town hexes, right? Then that
Right.
means that he's just gonna route.
so I got to go back 10.
Yeah.
So and I don't lose anything then?
Nope, you don't lose any more increments, but he is routed and he's gonna have to go over somebody at some
Yeah.
point.
3
So
what's
1,
better?
2,
Back
3,
four.
4. So he's got to go over somebody. That's
We'll go over the. Who cares about the body people? So 4,
so they're
5.
going to route as if you. Well, no, actually, they don't. You'd still have to roll for them.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it 10 hexes or 10
10
movement
hexes.
points?
It says 10 hexes.
These guys are.
Well, the guns were limbered, so they went with it, right?
No, the guns have a different thing. So we look at defending limbered guns. A DR is 19. They
Batteries
retreat their full movement and route, losing 1 increment. So how many
so
increments are left?
There was only
One
one
increment
So
left.
they're gone.
They're gone.
So if they had 2 increments or more, they'd still be alive. But they didn't, so they go off.
Are there any three or four increment?
Well, the Russian guns at Eylau had 4 increments, and the
you're right.
Russian guns at Friedland and at Heilsberg have got 3 increments.
You're right. You're right.
So,
okay. Okay, and they get a. Where's the map? Clever.
you can just right-click on the counter, and then go to morale. It should give
Yeah,
you
but
an option.
leaders don't have that.
No, leaders don't.
You got to do it
you
on
have
the
to
count.
click.
See, but you usually have your leader on the top of the stack, so they should have that there.
Yeah.
Bad planning part at that.
So then just flip the disorder marker to route.
Oh, right,
Your
route it.
set. Good. And then just roll for the Baden guy that you went over.
So be minus.
He's just going to have a -3.
-3.
They're
They're
happy.
happy. I'm surprised about that, but okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and advance into the hex. Slowly but surely. Tightening the noose.
Tightening the noose.
All right, now
Just
we've got.
wait. I'm just waiting for the box to get kicked out from under me.
All right, now we've got stuff over here. So let's go ahead and do this one here first, David.
Okay.
So I've just got my guys at full strength, and you're at 1/3.
No, yeah, or what are these? Yes. They're what, 4 each?
So are you at what, 42? Or
Let's
how
see,
many increments are there? 12?
divided by 11 times 46 divided by 3. Wait a minute. I'm getting all kinds of weird numbers. 10 divided by 11. All right. All right. 0.9 times 46 equals 41 divided by 3. So there we're worth 14.
14. Okay. And I've got 39. So 39 divided by 14 is 2.5. So we're on the 2.5 to 1 odds. And you've got a leader there. You've got non sauté. So I don't know what he is worth.
And he is worth 4.
4. Okay, so 2.5 to 1 with a -4. Here we go. 46 becomes a 42. That is going to be a DD. So for you, defending cavalry, route and retreat 10 hexes, losing an increment for every zone of influence exited. So you're going to have to go, so you'll lose 2 increments and route over the top of this guy here.
Yeah. And all right, 1, 2, PGD. And how many goes back?
Goes back 10 hexes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And I check for and I check morale on the other one.
Yep, the one that you rode over the top of. 35. He's probably okay.
He's 26. Yeah.
Yeah, and you got Bessieres there. He's going to add in a bunch of stuff too. So.
Yeah, he's +6.
Yeah. No, I'm not worried that they're going to fail their morale check.
All right, so these are 16. And they are.
So, are you going to finish routing this guy?
Oh, I thought I did. Oh, I just moved his. Never mind.
Yeah.
I. Doesn't need this anymore.
All right. So now for this next one here. Okay. And I've got. So I've got 24 and a half. You've got whatever half of your guy is.
Yeah, 8.
8. Okay, so that's going to be 3 to 1, And then I don't know what Bessier adds in or subtracts.
He's a +6.
Okay. So it's going to be a 3-1 with a -6. Here we go. 15 -6 is going to be a 11 at 3-1. That's going to be a blank. Defending cavalry. All attackers and defenders retreat 1 hex. Attacker checks morale with a -3. So I'm going to move back.
And I move back.
And I make a morale check. And I pass my morale check. And
my assault table shows 1-1.
so
You might not have the most.
I've got the assault table from Berlin 1813, which is the most recent version.
I don't know. This is when you emailed me, but who knows when you emailed it to me. Okay.
Yeah, no, I think the one I emailed you was, it might have been from Berlin. It might have been Bautzen, but it should have been something like that. All right.
I've got the one we were using this weekend here. Let me just see what it says. But I thought. No, it's blank on that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a blank result.
This one has numbers in it, but it says blank result. I don't know. This must be old.
Well, or do you? Oh, does it say 1-1?
Yeah.
You might have one of the charts for the 5th edition rules.
Oh, this is the 5th edition rule.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it's got instead of having blank stuff, it's got little 1-1-1-1 stuff. That's 5th edition. So the idea with that would be, you take a loss, they take a loss. And so, David, you need to update this guy so he's exhausted now.
I was just thinking that same thing.
And I put a marker on him that's a different color than mine. Yep. So that way we'd be, hopefully, slightly, somewhat better.
And can I adjust it all what way he's facing, or?
Usually
I would be facing the hex I just came from, right? Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm going to start taking exhausted markers off people here.
Yep. Now those 3 fully recover. Now
your guys move, so they're just going to be tired.
Right.
And you'll still keep the marker on them indicating that they are.
Well, this one was only tired anyway, so he's going to get his. He gets.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Did I get everybody? Oh, no, we still have one more combat over here.
Hey, Eric, can you send me that chart again sometime?
Yeah, I'll email it to you.
Okay.
Okay, we still have this combat over here.
Yeah.
So this one, I don't know. Are you tired? Yeah.
Yeah, this guy will be tired. Oh.
Well, when you flipped him, it flipped the tired marker to exhausted. But
Right.
I knew he wasn't exhausted because he only meleeed.
Right. And
all right.
He wouldn't have been able to. 21 and 3. Oops. What is all the? Oh shit. Okay, I cloned a bunch of things. Wrong.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. So you only
I
had
think
3
I'm gonna
hits.
do that. I'm gonna do that with Napoleon
Is
soon.
that it? Clone Napoleon?
He'll be on every stack.
That would be
That
helpful.
would that would be funny too.
I'm trying to. What am I trying to do? All right.
So
So
you've
he's
got your
21.
like 6 off. You're 9 off. So you're like at 12, right?
So yeah, he's 4/7 of
And I've got 4, and then you're halved again, so you're at 6. So I've got more than that. I've got like 40, 46. So it's a 5-1. Um, and Dumas doesn't add anything in for you since he's not a cavalry leader. So
right.
all right. So just a straight up 5-1. See what we get.
It wasn't doing it.
51. That's
Didn't
gonna
do me
be-
any good.
Yeah. So you are going to route, and you'll lose 1. You'll lose 2 on
2.
your way out. Yep.
Mhm. 5, 2. Let's see. And increase. Probably didn't do me any good, but wouldn't have made any difference if my charge into it. But
Well, but if you hadn't, I could have opted to only melee with 1/3 of my value in order to maintain some sort of freshness. So
PGD, there we go. Don't need that. That's 2, and I back 10.
Yeah, 10 back.
2,
10 hexes
3,
back.
4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right.
And you want to take the unit with him.
Oh yeah,
those guys there.
I did that again, huh?
Yeah. All right. So now I've got stuff
so
to
I don't
check.
need that. He's routed. That. All right. Yep.
All right. So I'll check for stuff to recover. So way up here in the Great White North, I've got some cavalry. So I'll check for that guy first. 36, 26. What's he worth? He's a 26. Nope. So he's not going to make it. So he's going to go right over here and hang out in those woods.
Okay.
All right, and then I got this guy here. Let's roll for him. 43 becomes a 33. I think
he should be all right.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a little marker on him, indicating that he is feeling better. Okay. Now, let's go with this chap over here, see what we get. 35 becomes a 25. Well, these are my hussars. I'm pretty sure that they will pass.
They're motivated.
They're pretty good.
14s, oh good lord, they're very motivated. All right, so they're going to marked as exhausted.
They're just a little embarrassed, but
yes, as well they should be. They should be embarrassed. It's very embarrassing that they failed like that.
Yes.
All right. Next in line, these chaps over here. 54. They are going to recover as well. And let's just copy these. All right, let's go and look at this chap here. 31 becomes a 21. They're just going to keep running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're going to head towards that little village there.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of woods to go hiding.
Nope, not at all. All right, I've got these guys here that are routed. My guns, 61. They are happy. Okay. All right, now let's zoom in here and let's start over. We got somebody over here by Aspern.
Now, are they going to be they're going to be limbered, right?
Yeah, aren't they limbered? Or did they move? They were here.
Yeah.
Right. No, they were unlimbered, and they routed, and so then they just route in place, and so then they recovered. So
Right. Okay.
They're still limbered, or I mean they're still unlimbered. Okay, we got this chap over here. Let's go ahead and roll for him. 16. He is going to route, and what's he worth? He's probably 6. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I don't know that there's anybody else over on that side of the universe. Let's move over here to Essling. So we'll start here with this guy. 33. I think that he's going to route. Yep. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, this chap over here. Definitely going to route. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Albert's going to be very mad at me.
I was just going to say that.
Here, 42.
They're probably going to make it.
Well, famous last words. What are they? They are 31s. Oh, they just barely did it. Okay. Well, at least one of them has recovered. Okay. And let's see. I think that takes care of things. I don't know that we've got anybody else floating around out there. So, we can move the clock forward.
Yeah.
To the 5:40 turn. And we can plan on trying to get together and destroy more stuff. I know next Monday is Memorial Day. I don't have any particular plans, but I don't.
Same here, but if anybody does, let me know.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I'm good next week, and then the week after I will be in Las Vegas.
Okay. Very good. Oh yeah, that's right. You're going out to see